name's Mike, and we're going to discuss a little bit about the recession we're in, which may lead to a depression, as well as the future of mankind. Brief synopsis, nothing too long and boring, I hope. First of all, we're going to look at what's happening in society today has been systematically put in place for the last 25 to 30 years. It was put in place by the secret government, its agenda, and large corporations. They've been running the world for about 40 years as we know it, or possibly more. The government and big business have been in bed together for decades, controlling the fate of mankind. This isn't some conspiracy, this is fact. First of all, we're going to look at the recession. They say we've just entered a recession. In reality, we've been in a recession for probably a year or more. First thing, unemployment. The numbers the government gives us are wrong, completely wrong. Unemployment, they say, is maybe 7%, maybe. All the experts say it's over 12% now. And next year is when the real damage starts. Next year's unemployment, the government's numbers say 7 or 8%. The experts who know say it's over 12 now. Next year, it'll probably be closer to 15 or 16% or more, depending on the auto industry as well as the banking and investment sectors. We could be headed for a depression. Many experts scoffed at the word, said never, maybe not like the 30s, but yet pretty bad times. 2009 could shape up to be possibly the worst year of the last 50. The top jobs for the next 10 years, according to Workopolis: fast food cooks, consumer service reps, retail sales, commission pay, phone support tech, cashiers, temp office help, security guards, waiters, waitresses, sales inside commission, and phone sales commission. Now, I don't have to tell you what these jobs are. That's right, they're jobs that pay basically minimum wage. The worst jobs for the next 25 years: farms, farming, order clerks, bank tellers, insurance claim adjusters, insurance sales, word processors, office clerks, secretaries, machine operators, press operators, dishwashers, computer tech workers, computer programmers, electrical workers, electrical engineers, electronic techs, telephone companies, metal trades, plastic trades, assembly line workers, mail service, mail carriers, mail sorters, machine shop, railway workers, railway switch yards, general labor, computer tech, investment services, among others. Those jobs pay pretty good. Auto industry jobs will completely disappear next year compared to what we've had. Possibly 50% of the automotive jobs next year could be gone. That's with the bailout. What this is really about is control. That's what this is all about. The fuel prices last year and this year spiking to $250 a barrel wasn't greed, wasn't gluttony, wasn't speculation. It was control. It was a test to see what society would do. What they did was nothing. They just kept on driving, which is just what secret business and secret government wanted to see, and they saw it. The 80s is when this all started. It takes time for control. It started in the 80s with the technology. Only when the technology was available could the government put their plan into action. Before then, they couldn't have done it. Today, with the internet, computers, technology, it's easier than ever for control. The loss of money will be staggering. Next year will be even worse than this year. And this year, we're talking trillion-dollar losses. Next year, multi-trillion-dollar losses around the world. When this happens, we're going to have the trickle effect. When times are good, things trickle down, everyone has a piece of the pie. In this case, it's the opposite. The trickle-down effect now is going to be the recession to a depression, and from that will come the spin-offs. The spin-offs, in this case, being record unemployment, like I said, 15% minimum, maybe 20. Also, you're going to see the trickle effect when it comes to celebrities and sports stars. Right now, in the last decade, they've been at the top of the game. 20 million a movie, we know all the crap. Reality is going to hit home for them too. It wasn't that long ago that Wayne Gretzky was the highest paid sports star in hockey, and he was paid $1 million a season. Today, that's subpar. That's not even average in the NHL. The NHL is going to be the first to feel this depression. You're going to probably see several teams fold in the next year or two, and you're going to see the salary caps lower, 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 and you're going to see a time in the future, not too long away, where $1 million a year, again, will be a record salary for a player. NFL, Major League Baseball, they will all come down. The bigger and healthier the franchise is, the longer it will take, but all sports will be affected in the next few years. Salaries will come down 80%. Movie stars, they're going to taste it too. Salaries, $20 million a movie will never be seen again. Never. $1 million a movie, who knows? Maybe less. Reality will set home for everyone. Global warming, we'll get there. Is it global warming real? I don't think it's real. I think there's fluctuations in temperature around the planet. Core samples in Arctic and Antarctica have proven that. Temperatures change by a few degrees every few hundred years. We have ice ages, we have heat waves, we have droughts. Always have been, always will be. And man has little to do with it. Are we making it worse? Probably not helping, but are we responsible for the changes going on now? No. Does it mean we all got to drive Hummers? No. We can change our lifestyle. The technology is available today. The technology has been available for 20 years to drive electric cars, to drive hybrid cars, to drive two-cylinder, turbocharged diesels that get 80, 90 miles a gallon. This has been around for 20 years. Big oil, big corporations, into bed together? Who knows? Probably. But the technology's been here for years. And finally, to wrap it all up, technology is the answer. Technology, education, science, knowledge, all the things that your parents tell you is good for you, they are good for you. Study, read the facts, surf the net, you'll learn things. Don't believe half of what you hear, but be cautious. Times hopefully will get better. It's going to take more than a year or 18 months. This depression we're going into, probably be 3 or 4 years, I would say. And America, they need all the help they can get. They got a new president who's as radical as it gets, and he wants to drag these guys into what I think will be a socialist country, and quite possibly a bankrupt country. So the future will tell. I don't think he'll be able to do anything that he's proposing. Like I said, there's a secret government behind the scenes that works with big corporations. They pull all the strings, and I don't think you're going to see very much change, even with his tenure in office. And I guess that's all I have to say for now. Stay tuned. I have more